Another game on the Ten Hag. What can you say? At this point, I ain't bothered. There's not that much we've seen in that game that we didn't know about these Man United players. I've said it time and time again. It doesn't matter who this guy brings in. We still play the same way. We still are weak. We concede a lot of goals. We concede a lot of shots. People were telling me there's improvement in the style of play. There wasn't. We was just playing relegation teams, bruv. Teams like Crystal Palace and Southampton, where you should be beating these teams anyway. These teams shouldn't be having 20 shots on you regardless. What we've seen today against Porto is not anything different. You know, we're 2-0 up. Cool. So what? 2-0 up against Porto. We've seen this before with United. Copenhagen. You know, we score goals. We end up losing the game. Galatasaray. Twice. This team is weak. Mentally weak. Mentally weak across the whole board. The 2 goals we scored, let's just be honest now, they were howlers from the goalkeeper. They came out of nothing. They were saying that, the commentators were saying we controlled the game. No, we didn't. We wasn't on the ball. We were scared. We wasn't defending with no intensity. And I was saying this before we conceded, before we even scored. No, my eyes are not lying to me. They can't be. They can't be lying to me, because I was thinking we didn't look defensively good. It's just they didn't score. They punished us as soon as they started crossing it in. And the left-back position, the whole left-hand side needs to be addressed. You know, I'm so sick and tired of people just rating Diogo Dalot. He is rubbish. I do not care. I hope he's watching this as well. Probably won't, but I'm sorry. But, you know, Ronaldo, you got this one wrong, mate. I know he's your mate in that, but he's rubbish, bro. I've been saying it for so long that he is a nothing player. He's nothing. He's crap. He is not the level. He's rubbish. He's not good defensively. His attacking is very overrated. The only thing he is he's comfortable on the ball. He's good at building up play. All of this rubbish. He's crap. Now, I know he's not our ideal left back. I know we got Luke Shaw, who's just a waste man and just nicking a living at United for 10 plus years. I know Dalot is not, that's not his position. But even at right back, he's still the same. He's rubbish. He's crap. And the PR this geezer gets is ridiculous. Rashford, I actually thought he had a decent game before he got subbed off. Don't know why he got subbed off. Man's talking about rotation. Rotation? We've got Nacho. Why? Rashford was probably our best attacker. If anything, you should have took off Ahmad, because he was trash. Ahmad was trash. Taking off Rashford half time when he was the one that actually, both of the goals came from him. You know, Rashford scores the first goal and sets up the second goal. And he was on them all game. The second half, Garnacho, come on, bro. And Garnacho's just not at this level, bro. He's not. He might be able to pass these kids in the academy and stuff, but at this level, he can't do it. He can't do it. He won't do it. He's not good enough. Like, allow it. Do you know what I'm saying? But this is all a symptom of Eric Ten Hag, for sure. You know what I mean? I've seen previous managers get blamed for things that wasn't even in their control, but Ten Hag has shaped this team into his image. 600 million pounds ago and 2.5 seasons ago, or 2 and a bit seasons ago, this squad, man, we're talking about open heart surgery. Oh, we needed to get rid of 10 players. Rare tear. Cool. You've done that. The squad's worse. We're in Europa League. We're not in Champions League. We're in Europa League. We finished 8th. How many games have we lost? It's like, bro, when was the last time we actually won back-to-back? I don't want to hear none of this Barnsley thing. Do you know what I mean? When was the last time we actually put 2 results back-to-back? What are we talking about? We can't even put a couple wins together. Even when we're 2-0 up, I don't know about you lot, I wasn't confident we were going to win the game, because I've seen this before. I've seen this under Ten Hag. I've seen this with these players. I've been here before. It's Groundhog's Day, mate. I'm sorry, but if I see something 50 million times, it's going to be the same. I'm not surprised. I'm not even angry at this point, because I know this team, this project is finished. It's done. We're just beating a dead horse for no reason. For no reason. This is more on Ineos than the manager, because the manager should have been gone. You don't get to finish 8th and get another chance just because you sneaked the FA Cup. That's not how it works. Van Gaal won an FA Cup. He got sacked. So why isn't this guy? Why is the standards getting lowered year after year after year? How are we even accepting this? We are the lowest scorers. We concede a lot of goals. We got, bruv, Sean Dyche at Everton has got a better record in the last 20 plus games than Ten Hag. Are you on crack? And they just survived relegation. That's what we're talking about. That to me is, now you shagged us. And this team is so bad that I think the next manager that's going to come in ain't going to do anything. I'd be real. I think the next manager's come in, he's screwed. He's actually screwed. Like, oh my God, we're finished. This team is crap. I don't care about those. I don't believe they're as bad as they're showing, but this squad is rubbish, bro. This squad has got nothing. I can't hang my hat on anyone to be like, yeah, you're good, you're good. The midfield is aging. The defenders are worse than the ones that we had previously. And attack is rubbish. Attack has been rubbish. I keep saying it, yeah. I don't rate Rashford. Never rated Rashford. Never will rate him like that. He's an inconsistent player, comes up with quality here and there. But to me, he's just a modern day Lewis Nani. Like, same thing. If anything, Nani was better, looking back on it now. But he's a frustrating player, inconsistent. But that being said, he's still our best attacker. In 2024, Rashford is still our best attacker. That is bonkers, bruv. Let's just go into the stats and let's just see what I want in it. Because, you know, we've got 14 shots, 29 shots. But only 8 on target, 7 on target for them. But anyone that had a pair, this is what I don't like really doing stats, but I do need to paint a picture and a narrative in some way to show you, like, this wasn't that type of game. We had 29 shots. If you looked at that on stats, you would think that we peppered them. We didn't. We was taking shots from down places that we was never going to score. There's a reason why we have 8 on target and they have 7 and they have half the shots we do. That wasn't a 29 shot game where we were peppering them. No. We literally scored from 2 shots on target, and then the last bit is just a header last minute. But all of them other shots, they were crap. The goalkeeper was barely making a save here and there. It was just hitting a defender, hitting this, hitting that. The possession is equal. Passes are passing accuracy, whatever. Red cards. Oh my God, let's get onto the red card. Bruno Fernandes, bro. Bruno Fernandes. Oh my God. This geezer is rubbish. I've never seen back-to-back red cards in my life. In football, I don't remember it. Maybe it's happened. Maybe in other teams and stuff. I've never seen a player at Manchester United or in the Prem or anyone for that matter that gets back-to-back red cards. Funny thing is, we rescinded the red card against Spurs. He's allowed to play the next games. He was going to play this game anyway because he's a European team. No one really asked for the red card to be appealed. I didn't see no one ranting and raving about it, bruv. Because, man, I'm tired of Bruno. He's dead food, fam. And then, in the next game, you get a red card again. Honestly, that tells you everything you need to know. If your captain, back-to-back red cards, and truth be told, both of the games, he's come off and we've looked better with 10 men. How does that make any sense? Those 29 shots that we're talking about, they came after the fact that he was red carded, I'm sure. The fact that we scored a goal when we had 10 men proves my point that we was actually a better team. This manager's not gonna drop Bruno because he's his captain. Do you know what I'm saying? He's made it, that's his guy. So what I realized with Ten Hag is if you're in his favor, he will ride or die with you until the cows come home. But if you're not, he will cast you away, bro. He don't care about you. He's a robot. He don't give a f***. That's why Benny McCarthy's coming out and talking about, oh, this guy lacks passion, he lacks this, he lacks that. No, what he's trying to say is, yeah, he lacks people skills, bruv. His man managing is dead food. Yeah, he might know football. He might know the theory and the old and this position, that position. He's a tactico. He's crap. He's crap. He just knows all of this on paper, on stats, on data, on this, on that. But he can't translate it to his players. He can't get into the players' hearts and minds and actually G them up. He can't. He never will. I always go back to it, and you're not going to call me a Ronaldo fan, but I don't care, bro. When Ronaldo said, yeah, there's no empathy with the coach. Empathy is a specific word to use. He couldn't get on with him. There was no respect. There was no love. There was no, like, feeling. You might know your football, but you're a dickhead. That is life. If you go to a job, yeah, you might know your thing. You might know what you're talking about. But if I don't like you, if you can't even convey it in such a way that it sinks into my head, then it's irrelevant what you know. You have to sell it to me. You have to position it in such a way that, oh, okay, that's what you're trying to do. I got want to run for you. People keep saying, do it for the badge, do it for this, do it for that. No, that's not life. There's a reason why man management was so important. If it's not important, then we don't need managers, bro. We just need a tactic board and then go out and play. But you need people who can stimulate you when you're going to work, playing football, playing tennis. Doesn't matter what it is, you need to be stimulated. This is why, for me, I saw the red flags from early. I saw it in I saw it. When you're dealing with top professionals like Ronaldo and you're dealing with them like they're little man, like they're just nobody in the game. When in fact, the matter is, yeah, these men have earned the right to do certain things. These lot are put 20 years into the game at the top level, a level that you've never reached as a player and a level you've never reached as a coach. And you're talking to man about you need to do this and you need to run around like a headless chicken. No. You don't come in and you don't deal with the positions like that. You don't deal with Ronaldo the same way you would deal with Jadon Sancho, the same way you would deal with Anthony. No. This is why, for me, he's lost. Because, yes, you might know your football. And that's debatable, bruv. Because as far as we can see, you ain't got a clue. But you don't capture no one. No one wants to run for you. No one's going to play for you. It's done. It's been done. It's been done. This is all on Ineos now. They should have sacked him in the summer, started fresh, bruv. But they've basically kept him on, and now you're in a lose-lose. Because the second we lose a game, this was always going to happen. The second we lose a game, this was it. We was always going to dogpile on him. We was always going to be like, should have sacked him, should have this, should have that, should have that. He had to come in and basically win 10 games in a row. It was never going to happen. You don't have the quality of players to do that, and you ain't got the minerals to do that. It was never going to happen. So you should have sacked him. Should have said, big man, thanks for the League Cup, thanks for the FA Cup. You done your thing. You finished eighth. See you later. They didn't. They kept him on. He's the only one they've kept on, by the way. And they said, oh, we're behind him. Oh, all this rubbish. All right, cool. If you're behind him now, this is what I say, yeah. If you're behind him, you should stick with him then. You should stick with him until the wheels come off. But they won't. They're going to sack him. And then when they sack him, it's going to be like, oh, what you said was a bunch of nonsense about how you was with him. You know what I mean? I actually like to see them double down on their word and be like, you know what? We're sticking with him whether we finish 5th or 7th or 8th. Yeah, obviously, I don't agree with that. I want him gone. But at least I can believe you when you're saying that, okay, you're sticking with him. Because then I can be like, you know what? With the next person, you will stick with him as well. But they're talking about he's got 2 games to save his job. That's not backing someone then. That's like me saying, oh, you only got 2 weeks to prove to me whether I should keep you or not. So basically what you're saying is, see you later. That's what you're saying. That's bye-bye. You're not good enough. So if you're going to give me 2 games, just sack me now. This is where I'm at. You either get rid of him and say, you know what? You're rubbish and you was never our guy in the first place. And the reason we gave you an extension is because we got rejected by everyone. Because that's what it is. Let's just be honest. You know when you're chatting to a girl, yeah, and you're like, oh yeah, she's paying and that. You're chatting to girls in the clubs and that. And oh yeah, you go for the paying one. You're like, oh yeah, she's paying, yeah. Trying to chirp, so da-da-da-da-da. And then all of a sudden, you don't get her number. You don't get the details. She gives you a fake number. You call it. She's gone. Do you know what I'm saying? Lips are now on another guy. So then you're ended up, you're left with the dead ones, bruv, at the end of the club. The dead ones that smell and, do you know what I'm saying? Talking for personal experience. I mean, it's like you're left with the rubbish, bruv. You're left with the litter. So you're like, all right, cool, I take this one home just for the numbers' sake. That's what Ten Hag was. It was like, oh, we wanted him. Oh, we couldn't get him. All right, we might as well just give it to him because he's already here, but we don't really want him. That's where it is. There's nothing we've learned that we don't know about this Man United team. Man United team is rubbish. It's spineless. Struggles to score goals. I know we scored 3 today, so it makes no sense. But trust me, fluke, fam. Conceding 3 goals on the regs. Apparently, it's been like 5 times we've conceded 3 or more goals under Ten Hag since he's come in. Mazzolini. So, it is what it is. You lot support this manager if you want. If you lot want to support a manager more than supporting the club or supporting your own standards, that's on you, bruv. You man a masochist. You see me? Dead, fam. This is rubbish. I don't want no part of this. I'm just waiting until he's gone. That's it. He's not going to turn it around. Get real. Smell the coffee, drink a bit of it, wake up, it's done. I'm out.